Here I am making sausage rolls. I've browned the mince and put it into a dish. Then I'm finely dicing up onions to include into the mix and putting them into the mix. A couple of onions. White onions are best. Chop them up nice and fine and then stir them into the mix with the browned mince, beef mince. After that I get my Pampers puff pastry out of the fridge and I separate the layers and lay it out so it can thaw out and get ready to be used. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes to get it thawed out, and otherwise it'll break. Then you grate a couple of carrots, fresh carrots, and include them into the mix. Finely grated is best. Mix it in with the rest of the sausage roll mix. After that I'm including a grated potato, again finely grated, and mixed in with the sausage roll mix. Next I include 1 packet of spring onion soup. Just lightly sprinkle that through the mix and stir it in. Then I add in eggs to give moisture to the mix. A couple of eggs. Crack the eggs in there, give them moisture. And for extra flavour you can use tomato sauce. Tomato sauce is just to taste, but you pour some in there and fold it through, and it's usually very nice. Another thing you can add into the sausage rolls is spring onions. Again, finely diced up with a good sharp knife, and add it into the mix. Drop it in and make it nice and fine. Stir it in really well. And also parsley. Use a nice fresh parsley and cut it in with scissors. Stir that into the mix, and then you're ready to start preparing your sausage rolls. You use a couple of eggs. You take the yolks out of the eggs as I'm doing here, and you add into those yolks in a dish like they are there. You add some milk, and you mix that together and use that to paint the pastry, because that gives the pastry a golden brown finish and also a nice flavour for the pastry. So once you've painted your pastry, you include the mix and make it into a roll. You roll it up and take the plastic off the pastry and cut off any extra bits. And you keep repeating that process until you've used all your mix or all your pastry, and then you have such lovely sausage rolls, and you're getting ready to cook them. We cook them in the oven, with the oven on about 180 to 200 degrees, and as you can see there, you just keep painting the pastry with the egg and milk. Include the mix, roll it into a roll, and finally they go into the pan for cooking. There's one last one, just the last little scraps I'm using as a little short sausage roll there, and then right at the end you put them into the pan. Once you've finished cutting off all the edge bits there, put them into the pan and give them another paint with the egg milk mix, just so they're nice and brown when they finish cooking. You cook them for about an hour, and you put them in the oven at about 180 degrees. Beautiful Australian sausage rolls. Lovely.